Looking to make yourself some money fast in GTA Online? Well, in this video right here, the top 10 ways to make yourself a lot of money right now in GTA 5 Online. And trust me, the third money method you don't want to miss. And the best part about this video here is everything I'm about to show you in this video is 100% solo. You don't need any friends or any other players when doing this. With that being said, let's jump right into the money making, shall we? Now, the first money method yours truly is doing in this video right here is we're calling Franklin up, right? Now, Franklin, you're gonna need an agency for. If you don't have an agency, I highly recommend getting. Now, yourself different. Why are you calling Franklin? Well, if you actually get yourself a payphone hit, these missions here are paying out double money and RP right now, and trust me, you're gonna love it, right? No jokes, the agency is well worth it. Probably made myself over $12 million with it so far. So right, I picked up the phone, like, what do you want, right? Now the guy on the phone said, Deb, you gotta take out this 4 targets. I'm like, wow. Nah, and I look on the map, I'm like, okay, where are these guys at? They're all scattered on the map. That means it's gonna take some time. Now, I have 15 minutes to complete this little payphone hit, so I gotta do it pretty darn fast. Now, I gotta use a card. Now, if you don't do the bonus for the payphone hit, you're gonna get like $5. And you're here to get rich, right? So I got this card here. I'm like, sir, there's a weight limit for the car, so get out. I threw him out. I almost blew my back out, to be honest with you. And I said, okay. This guy over here is taking pictures. I mean, this guy's being a creep now. This is like an A-level creep. We don't like creeps. So I hit him with the car purposely. If Insurance wants to know, purposely hit him with the car. They'll probably say, Deb, it's okay. So I took out that guy. Now I'm asking myself, can I use my oppressor for such things? I'm like, all right, let me try it. So this guy was, I think it was jaywalking, like not in my watch. So bada boom, bada bing. I flipped him onto the roof. Listen, I got powers I never knew of, but today I'm going to hit him again. I can tell you. He survived the first hit. I tell you this, he's not going to survive the second. Do you want to know if your oppressor's a vehicle? I don't know what this thing is, but hey, it works, right? So I took that guy out. I'm feeling good about myself. You know, I'm sweating a little bit, but that's okay, right? It's a little hot here. Actually, it's like 20 degrees. So right here, this guy's chilling by Mirror Park. Listen, this guy here was a struggle to take care of. It's not because I can't drive this thing. I don't know what I'm doing. So I hit this guy right here. I'm like, sir, you gotta get out of here. And guess what? He threw hands at me. And I'll be honest, I'm not a man of hands. So a man with no hands has a plan. I'm gonna just run him over again, right? So bada boom, bada bing. There he goes, right? See you later. Now, this last and final guy's coming out of the subway. He's feeling good about himself. Not anymore. And neither do I. I actually didn't land that one. That actually probably hurt my spinal cord, but that's okay. Now it's time to get out of this place because it says leave area. Dib, you gotta go. How much money did you get, Dib? We gotta know. Is this actually worth doing right now in GTA Online? Listen, $90,000? Yeah. And you can do these missions every 10 minutes in GTA Online. You do the math, like in an hour, that's a lot of money that I can tell you. So that I said, you know what, come over here to my little garment place, you know, the place that makes clothes and whatnot. I'm like, okay, well, we got a dial here for today. Now, the mission I picked is an easy one. It's paying me $153,000, but wait, we're gonna make more than that, right? The setups are pretty darn fast to do. The mission itself, I could probably get done so darn fast. It's probably a world record if I'm not gonna say that, right? So I got my cool helicopter because we need a helicopter for some reason. And I landed on top of this building. Now, night all these NPCs, nobody can see you. You gotta be somewhat stealth with this. That is just what the guards though. After the guards, you're pretty much Gucci. So right here, I'm putting my cool little device against the wall. This is supposed to do something, right? And I gotta do this like puzzle. I'm like, listen, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a man of puzzles. Nor can I spell, but I do like myself a taco here and there. So bada boom, bada bing, I'm in. I'm gonna take this guy out. He's not gonna know anything about it. Again, I gotta remember this. The guards, they can't see us, right? They don't want to know anything about us. So over here, there's another guy. He's creeping around. He's probably smelling this fart he did over here. Like, wow, it's still over here. I can't believe it lingered that far. And I gotta put the EMP charges on the little generator things. We're gonna make the lights go night, right? It's gonna be totally dark in this place. Nobody's gonna see anything unless you have cat vision. I don't know how they know cats have vision at nighttime. Maybe somebody's a cat. Anyways, there's a guy in this hallway over here. Enough of the joking around, Deb. Let's get back to the serious stuff, okay? This guy's enjoying his coffee. First sip, you know what's gonna happen. You gotta go right to the toilet bowl, right? Every time. So bada boom, bada bing. There's 2 NPCs down here. The last 2 guards, they can't see you. Bada boom, may I say bada bing. Time to go downstairs to the main room because listen, we're gonna turn off the lights right now. Cat vision installed. So I entered the room. I'm like, guys, hold on. There's 4, maybe 5. I don't know how to count, right? They said, no, I don't care how many you are in here. I'm gonna take you out. Not to dinner, but a little night kind of date, right? So bada boom, bada bing. The last and final guy's been taken out. He was just looking at me. I think he was somewhat sad about the events happening. So I came to this little small table here and I pressed a button. There's a hidden button under here. This is like Batman, right? So I'm gonna press the button and say, Dib, we got a hidden room here. It's like one of those YouTube videos, right? It's like I made a hidden game room in my wife's boyfriend's trailer. I'm like, what? But anyways, I gotta do the little hackaroo right here to get myself into the main room. It's kind of the 3 objects I need to go in there and get. So I did that and bada boom, bada bing, success, right? We're gonna get in there and get the gosh darn stuff. To get the bonus, you need to get everything that's in this room except to the paintings. We can't get the paintings. I wish we could. That'd be a lot of fun, right? So now that I got all the goodies in my bag, it's time to get out of here in one piece. Watch out. There'll be some guards coming upstairs. I took care of them pretty darn quick. So I'll make my way downstairs in the garage right here. There'll be a whole bunch of NPCs waiting for me. So I use my cool little shotgun that shoots out like grenades or something. I don't know what's going on, but it's causing a lot of damage. It's taking out the NPCs. So I like what's going on here. Now I can get myself out of this place before they night me, right? You gotta watch out for these cars too. They're about to explode. A couple more NPCs out outside this garage right here. Do I care about them? Nah, I just want to get myself out of here. I want to get myself far away from here and deliver myself to the buyer. So after flying on my cool little presser right here, I got to the destination. And guess what? How much money did you get yourself, Dib? I got myself over $200,000 right there. Wow, that's a lot, right? I can keep on doing 3 of these gosh darn little missions over and over and over again. So I thought I came over to my auto shop. If you didn't know, made myself over $16 million plus with these gosh darn contracts alone. You can do any of the contracts you want to do, but the one that gives you the most money is this one right here, if you didn't know. So I'm going to do this one right here because it gives me the most money. This one here, I always use Hustler. Hustler is the best loadout you can use for this mission because it takes everybody out so darn easily. Now, when this mission's double money or triple money and RP on this, listen, you want to do it because it's going to make you a lot of money. So I'm going to park my car right here, and all these cars are going to disappear. I'm like, uh-oh, what's going on in this place? They all disappeared. I don't know what's going on with this mission, but something spooky is going on. So I got myself my nice little car right here. The 2 ways of doing this mission right here, if you show your weapon, they're going to say, hold on, Dib, something is going on here. So I showed my weapon, and like, hold on, this guy is not doing something good, right? So I started taking out all the NPCs. It's a lot faster to get yourself downstairs, just let you know. If I didn't show my weapon, I'll be still walking right here showing this guy my key card. So I said, you know what, let me go downstairs. So I used the elevator. I didn't use the stairs because I'll be honest, I'd be out of breath. I'm skipping and I'm farting myself all the way to this gosh darn vault right here. I'm in the vault, time to get myself the gold. Now it's time to pick it all up. Now I can't get all of it. I can only get some of it because honestly, tell you the truth, the gold, it weighs a lot of pounds, that I can tell you. So start scooping up the gold right here. There'll be another one behind me. Scoop up the first bundle of gold. Time to get myself the second one. Bada boom, bada bing. Now watch out. There'll be a couple NPCs out here waiting for us. Watch out, they're gonna throw some hands, so be alert. So bada boom, bada bing. Took out these 2 guards, and there's another guy in here just chilling. Watch, there'll be another guy just chilling right here in the gosh darn elevator. Not today, that I can tell you. Now once I got myself upstairs, these 2 guards, I think they're shapeshifters. They don't want to say it, but I'm gonna throw it out there. Look at them, they just pop out of nowhere. Only shapeshifters do that, right? And here's a pro tip for this video right here. Make sure you always have armor and snacks because you just never know. Because these NPCs in this mission right here have tremendous aim, and trust me, they can night-night you pretty darn quick. I'll be honest with you, this thing doesn't even do anything. What does this thing even do? It did nothing, right? So right here, just taking out all the NPCs. Some of them come from behind, so make sure to take them out. Watch out, they're literally out to get you, so keep that in mind. So bada boom, bada bing, more outside. And once I start walking close to this police vehicle, watch out, they're gonna start coming out and saying, Dib, listen, you can't go any further. So I took them out. Now you can do one of 2 things. You can run across the street, or that you can be cool like me and actually be a lot lazier than you're supposed to be and just take this police car. Now I was gonna take that route in there, but it was just a lot of NPCs and they almost took me out. So I came from the other entrance and I'm like, I don't think they know I'm coming this way. But guess what? They did. There's a whole bunch of them in here too. There's like cockroaches that keep on respawning, right? So once I took them all out, it's time to get myself back into my vehicle. Now, 1 or 2 things you can do right here. You could just drive to the destination, or if you want to be like me, I recommend taking the helicopter. Now, some people in my comments told me, Dib, there's no helicopter there for me. Now, every time I've done this mission, there's always been a helicopter 10 out of 10 times. If it's not there for you, that's somewhat strange. I don't know what happened, but if it's not there for you, sorry, just drive all the way back. Me, there's always a helicopter. Maybe it likes me, right? You know in the comments below, does this helicopter always spawn for you? It does for me. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just me, right? I'm start chafing right here into my helicopter. Now it's time to lose the fuzz, and I eventually do. And guess what? It's time to deliver the stuff over here to the NPCs. Meaning I got mission pass. Now, Dib, how much money do I get, right? I get myself a total of $290,000 because you get $20,000 for the setup, which is pretty darn good, right? So I thought I came over here to my bail office and look at this. Brock, $124,000. It'd be crazy not to do this. Now, these things change every day in GTA Online, especially the big money guys. These missions are fun. Sometimes I have my oppressor, sometimes I don't. I don't know what's going on with that. So I had to drive all the way over here to this first spot. I gotta destroy this like little box thing. I'm like, hold on, there's some NPCs here first. So I started night-night on my cool like sniper that has also like grenades in it. I don't know what's going on with this thing. So I destroyed that little like box thing. Time to go to the second location. That's right over here. But first off, you can come over here to this like clue mystery thing. This thing here is somewhat cool, right? There's like an EMP grenade launcher. I can use that, but I'm going to go to letter A because it's the first letter in the alphabet, right? To make this a lot easier on myself, I pulled out the rocket launcher and said, you know what? Let's go for the shot. And bada boom, bada bing. Wow. Now we got to intercept Brock's truck because Brock gets the location. Listen, it's not going to be good. I came over here to this location where I can actually stop Brock with a truck. This truck here can actually stop his truck. If you don't want to use this truck, you always night the NPC driving the truck. I put it there for cool effects, right? Now that the truck is now placed in the right spot, it's time to wait for Brock himself to pop up. Now, once this guy came over here in this cool little truck, I said, you know what? I'm not going to wait for Brock's guy to hit the truck. I'm going to hit this guy first. So I had to go back in the truck and I opened it and look at this. Brock himself. Brock, may I say probably Brock Lesnar, right? Now, pro tip right here, if you ever get this mission for your gosh darn bail office, you know, hit him in the head a couple of times, but make sure he doesn't go below that little gosh darn black line. If he does, you're going to lose money. Now, to keep my eye on that little bar, and eventually I said, you know what? This guy here is taking a lot of damage, but also so am I because there's NPCs coming from behind. You got to take them out. You got to take them out because if you don't, they're going to take you out, right? I got to take every one of them out before I can actually get Brock back to the bail office because there's some stuff we got to do here. So I destroyed that truck. I said, you know what, Brock, you got to go, man. Listen, we got actually cuffed up, right? We got to bring you back to the office of the bails. And that's exactly what I did. I drove like a nice human being. I said, no, Brock, I'm not going to hurt you anymore. Time to get back to the bail office because I'm going to make myself a lot of money off you. And so I drove back carefully. I said, Brock, guess what? It's time to get processed. And bada boom, bada bing, right in the cell he goes. After like 5 to 10 minutes, eventually I get myself my $124,000 just like that. So after that, I'm like, let me come over here to my salvage yard. I have this mission already set up for me, the Podium robbery. I love this one. I get this cool little truck right here. This one here is like the sewage truck, right? So I call it to one of my contacts right here. It's called a toilet bowl destroyer. Listen, we all been there, right? So once the toilet bowl is fully destroyed in the gosh darn casino, it's time to drive my cool little truck right over here to the gosh darn casino, and I gotta get my cool little stuff out because listen, we gotta solve the problem because we caused it. Now make sure not to hit any of the guards or anything. If you do, you gotta ruin the whole entire mission. They're gonna know you're coming, right? So I got myself right in here. This guy's gonna show me. This actually kind of looks like my protein shake right here. This probably smells like eggs. I'll be honest with you. We all love our own brand, but not other people's brands. So I said, no more of this smelling here. I gotta go to the elevator because I gotta do things. Now I believe you have a minute to get to this location. So if you're like me, I recommend running and then run as fast as possible. You just follow the mini map in the bottom left, and you're gonna be pretty much good. But watch out for the camera. Somehow they can see you in the darkness. Now I never failed this point ever. I'm not sure what happens if you fail it. Maybe the guards come out. Maybe there's some ghouls or goblins. I don't know. But eventually came to the vent where I live in. I'm like, oh, I'm back. Time to go rappelling, right? Rappel, propel. I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna go straight down, okay? Now since I'm down here, I'm gonna do this cool little trick right here. Now you can do one of two things here. You can take out the NPCs the easy way, or you can let the farts do the work for you. You ask yourself, Deb, what are you talking about? Once I open this door right here, there'll be a whole bunch of NPCs right here in this garage. Now, once you get close and personal to them, eventually they're gonna put the gas out there, you know, the fart gas. So I got back here, got a little close and personal, and I put my fat mask on because it hides my double chin and also it hides me from the farts, right? So right here, the farts just seek it in. This guy over here is gonna get ignited from the fart smell. I can't blame him. Somebody else's brand. It's not my own. I'm not a fan. I gotta turn off the farts. Listen, we can't turn off the farts, especially if you eat Taco Bell the night before. You're not gonna turn off the farts for me. Or maybe protein and Taco Bell. Listen, it's gonna be a big old mess. But I had to do this little puzzle right here. So I did it. Bada boom, bada bang. Pretty darn easy. Now right here, the second garage, more NPCs waiting for us. Now there's no farts in this room, I can tell you. You gotta watch out for these guys. Some of these guys in here are armored. Some of them have tremendous aim that I can tell. I'm using my cool little gun that actually shoots out fire. It's like the Charizard gun. We love it. I want to take out all the NPCs right here. There'll be two guys chilling over here because they're guards, right? We can't get the car just yet. So make sure to take him out right here. This guy, don't not destroy the computer. I'm gonna need it later because we gotta put the codes in there soon. So I'm gonna take this guy out. And once I take this guy out, bada boom, bada bang. Time to go get myself the car. Now this car right here is a top range car. This is the reason why I'm doing it right here in this video because we want the most money as possible, right? Now since I took out the guards, I can put the codes in pretty darn easy without them having trying to night me, right? So bada boom, bada bang. I put the codes in. Time to get myself out of here. I'm gonna have the fuzz on me. I'm gonna have some NPCs right here in this tunnel. I'm just gonna drive like I don't care. Eventually I got myself out of there. Time to lose the fuzz. Now once I lose the fuzz, I can go back to my gosh darn salvage yard. If done right, I get myself all the bonuses, give me additional $50,000. Wow, we love to see it. Now answer the dip. How much does this car sell for this week in GTA Line? Actually, this car sells for $395,000. You just love to see it. And whenever selling one of your cars for a salvage yard, I gotta tell you this right here. Do not crash it to anything. Drive with care because if you drive and hitting something, listen, you're gonna lose money. You gotta restart the mission. You don't want to do that, right? You do have additional 2 other missions you can do for your salvage yard. They get the mid-range and the low-range vehicle. You can do that as well. But right here, I'm doing top range to show you we're making some top money, right? If you actually said, Div, is a gosh darn salvage yard worth it? I think I made myself probably close to $7 million so far with it. So it's actually pretty darn good, right? So bada boom, bada bang. Got myself $395,000. Tack on the $50,000. That's a lot of money. So I thought I came over here to my gosh darn Avenger. I'm like, we got cooking over here. So I'm like, you know what? Let me do the Whistleblower one. This one here seems like it's going to be a fun one, right? So I get myself the night vision goggles for the first part of this mission right here because we're about to go into some spooky stuff going on. We're going to turn on some lights in this mission too. So I got myself the gosh darn little spooky eyeglasses right here. Now it's time to go to this spot over here to get myself the nice cargo bob. Now the cargo bob I'm going to need right here is actually going to do a lot of problems to the other people. Pro tip right here, if you have yourself a press out helicopter, just drive to the roof. I actually started doing some chutes and ladders for the fun of it. There's the EMP. There's a cargo bob. I got to start climbing like Spider-Man right here to get to it. That's why I recommend getting yourself to your oppressor, a helicopter. I actually forgot it on the ground. So bada boom, bada bing. Time to pick up the EMP. Listen, you don't want to destroy the EMP or your helicopter. If you do, it's not going to be a good time. Also, if you made it this far in the video, make sure to drop the letter A in the comments below, and I'll heart every one of those comments because you're my boy, you're the true MVP, and I know you in the comments below because honestly, tell you the truth, you made it this far, you're a true fan. So I scooped up the EMP. Now I gotta bring it to like the electrical box place, the place that has electricity, because I gotta turn out the lights for this one place. They didn't pay the bill, so I said, you know what? Let me turn out these lights right here. So I nicely, gently placed the EMP right by the electrical boxes. I said, okay, let me get into the spot right here. We're gonna go underground to Dr. Evil's secret lair. Now this is when we turn out the lights. EMP, bada boom, bada bing. Now there's a whole bunch of NPCs right here. I took majority of them out because I got night. There's like 4,000 NPCs in this downstairs secret lair, so keep that in mind. But I had a little side mission I had to do. I had to scoop up these papers right here, so I scooped them up. I'm like, I'm gonna need these because if I don't do the bonus right here, I'm not gonna get myself the bonus money. That's why we call it the bonus. And once I scooped it up, I'm gonna say a bada boom, I may say a bada bing. Time to go downstairs. I can turn the electrical box off down here and actually keep the lights off forever if you want to. So I kept the lights off the whole entire time. And now I'm to get myself the hard drives that are in this room right here. There's only 3 of them, but watch out for the NPC right here. It's tremendous aim. He has like some kind of weird weapon too. He almost took me out. So I came over here to the gosh darn computers and I started scooping out all the 3 hard drives that I need for this mission right here. It's pretty darn good. We got the bonus done. We got all 3 hard drives. Now it's time to get myself out of Dr. Evil's secret lair to get myself upstairs and go eventually to the gosh darn reporter. Now watch out here. There's a couple NPCs just waiting for me. Guess what? I took them out pretty darn easily, that I can tell you. Also, there's a helicopter trying to mess with me. Not today, Scotty. Not today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today. But now it's time to call my gosh darn oppressor to get myself fully out of here. I got 13 minutes left on the clock. I'm doing tremendous timing, right? It's basically like time stopped for me in this mission, right? So bada boom, bada bang. I delivered it over here to the gosh darn NPC that's a reporter. She's like, wow, you did a tremendous job. I'm like, thank you. So now I had to leave the area because she wants nothing to do with me, right? Got the mission pass, giving me $68,000. When that's double money in the RP, that's a lot, that I can tell you right there. So at that, I said, you know what? Let me come back to my auto shop and see what I got cooking there. So I have myself 2 vehicles, got 2 bays. Tremendous, right? Now I got 2 bays right here. That means 2 cars. I believe these are both mid-range vehicles. I don't know top range, mid-range. I just know cars look like cars, right? So right here, I'm gonna put everything they want on the vehicle. You can put whatever your heart desires, but you might lose 5,000 or you might gain 5,000. It's a little of a gamble for you. Now before in the video, I talked about the auto shop and is it recommended? Yeah, I recommend getting the auto shop because when this is double money and RP on this, it's highly recommend doing it. Because right now, to tell you the truth, it's not double money and RP at the time I'm making this video, but I love doing it because it's easy money. It's also fast money. Just like the salvage yard sells right here with the vehicle, you crash into something, you are losing every penny you have on the car. Because make sure you don't crash into anything or anyone. My distance was actually pretty darn close to my auto shop, which is pretty good, right? I delivered it to the NPC. Let's see if she actually likes the car. Gosh, I hope you do. How much money did I get? I got myself $80,000. Wow, that's pretty good, right? When that's double money in RP, it's like 100 and like a lot of money. And the best thing about having 2 bays in your auto shop, you can go back and do the same exact thing to the other vehicles. You can go back to back sales, which is pretty darn good, right? I'm not sure if this Jeep is like a mid-range or low-range car. I know it's not top-range car, but pretty sweet if it was, right? You want top-range vehicles because they sell for a lot of money. Just like the first car I sold right there, if I crash into anything, this car actually looks like a normal car. We won't get a lot of money for it if we crash it. So bada boom, bada bing. I got myself right there $60,000, $20,000 less than the first vehicle. You want to get top-range cars, right? I thought I came over to my biker club, and look at this right here. I did, but what is that right there? That's a bike. I can do basically the same exact thing right here with the bikes. You ask yourself, Dib, I can sell myself 2 vehicles and then a bike, one right after another. You sure can. It's like a 3-layer burrito. It's a nice combo, right? But I tell you the truth, the combo at the end, am I not going to work out for the total bowl? So right here, I'm going to put everything they want on this little bike right here because, listen, I want to get as much money as possible. And just like the 2 other vehicles we sold from the auto shop, if you scratch this bike, I swear, you're going to lose a couple dollars, and we want to keep as much money as possible. Is that $50,000 right there? Wow, it's pretty good money, right? It's kind of hard to crash a motorcycle in this game unless a car comes out of nowhere and you hit right into it. That's something you got to watch out for. So bada boom, but may I say a bada bing. I delivered this gosh darn motorcycle right here to this guy. Let's see if he's going to like it, right? $60,000. Hey, we're liking what we're seeing right there. Not bad, not bad at all. So I thought I came over here to my gosh darn MC Clubhouse. Now, on the wall right here, there'll be a whole bunch of missions you can do. The mission I'm going to pick right here is the best paying mission you can do for your gosh darn MC Club business right here. So this one right here, this is tremendous. Life and night bikes, right? So go ahead and do this mission right here. I came to this guy's house with a vengeance. I could have did this silent sneaky, came in this guy's yard and just sneaked into his house, but today I said, what? Not today. I'm going to cause some problems for these people here because, you know, they never have problems, but today they're going to have some. Now, once inside, there'll be a couple NPCs chilling downstairs. I'm going to take them out. I'm going to slowly but surely walk up these stairs right here. I am chafing. I am sweating. I probably smell like cat piss, but that's part of the plan, right? I feel bad for this guy right here who's in a toll bowl. He said, Dib, what are you doing? I'm like, sir, not today. So the first little button actually pressed the alarm. The second button actually opened the spooky little hidden door right there. Wow, there's a door there. Who would have known that? So I went in there and said, you know what? Time to throw hands with the 3 NPCs right here, and bada boom, may I say some bada bings have been thrown all around right here. Now I want to make sure my bike doesn't explode right here, so I made sure to get on it pretty darn fast. fast because this guy's just laying on it. Sir, do not lay on it, okay? So I got out of there. Listen, I got to drive like 3 miles away to the meetup spot. And when I get to the meetup spot, I'm going to start throwing hands with all these NPCs. Now, there's a cool thing about this mission you can do. There's 2 ways of finishing this mission right here. I'm about to show you once I take out all these NPCs right here. Now, once I take them all out, guess what? We got to do 1 or 2 things right here. We can keep the bike or we can just bring it back to our clubhouse. I vowed to bring it back to my clubhouse. Now, I believe you need something in your gosh darn MC clubhouse to get this thing to go back to your clubhouse. You just need a little mod shop we did with the bike in order to get this part right here in the mission. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and deliver this bike back to the clubhouse and got myself $40,000. That's actually $80,000 when it's double money in RP on this. Got that, I just decided to call my friend Dax up. I'm like, Dax, listen, give me some money. He's like, yeah, but you gotta do some things first. I'm like, okay. So we go north of the map right here. There'll be some cool like stuff shown in the middle of the woods on this guy's truck. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need this, right? And he said, Dim, what? Come over here to this nice warehouse. I'm like, okay, but watch out. There's a whole bunch of NPCs in here waiting for you. I'll tell you about a whole bunch of NPCs in a small little spot there is. Listen, I think we meet capacity, so I gotta take care of these NPCs right here. Also, watch out for the plants. So I gotta put this stuff right here in this like oil tanker thing. I don't know what this stuff is, but once it starts raining in here, somebody turn on the rain sprinkler, which is probably... Now the water starts hitting me and I start hallucinating. Listen, I'll be honest with you, it's not a fun time. It's like going to the 9th dimension. I don't know what the dimensions are. I don't know how even people discover this stuff here, but apparently I'm supposed to believe it. Now, watch out for the clowns. There's aliens. There's a lot of things going on here. A lot of stuff. I can never survive this little trip right here, but eventually he says, no, what, Dave, you done good with your job right here. Get the heck out of here. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to see you guys later, right? Now, for that Dax mission right there, all Dax missions will give you $50,000, and that's $100,000 when it's double money in RP on it. If you're looking to make yourself even more money in GTA Online, I recommend watching this video right here. I show you to make millions upon millions of dollars. I'll catch you on that video.